Hello and welcome to the Guild Theatre. Today I am with the director of our next show, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Lyn Lee. Lyn, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and join me.
Thank you, Brendan.
I know you're super busy today, set build is still happening, and what a set.
Oh, it's a fabulous set. And it was a challenge for the Guild because it's a two-story set. A lot of work, a lot of hands working on the set at the moment, so yes, it is a challenge.
We are going to be having a chat with set designer David Poynter next week, so come back for that. For those at home not familiar with Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon, can you give us a short summary of what the show's about?
It's set in 1937. It's based very loosely on Neil Simon's youth, based on the area in which he lived. He wrote a trilogy, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Biloxi Blues and Broadway Bound. They're not 100% factual, but they're based on the youth. This is the first of the trilogy. And the pivotal character is in fact a 14 to 15-year-old boy.
Oh, right.
So he talks to the audience, but he's also part of the play as well. Working with a writer like Neil Simon is a dream. And I've directed Neil Simon before for the Guild. So when I was looking for a play that I would like to submit to the Guild for this year, I read a lot. And again, I went back to Neil Simon because he is such a good writer. And I think my favourite type of theatre is when you have drama and comedy side by side, because that's what life is. And this play, there's certainly laughter involved, but there's also thought involved as well, and humanity. And there are two sisters. One of the sisters' husbands has died, and so that sister and her two daughters have moved in to the household of her older sister, husband and two sons. So the house is crowded. It's too crowded.
Yeah.
And out of that too crowded comes the comedy and some of the drama.
Because Neil Simon is probably most famous for The Odd Couple, which of course has that idea but just distilled into two people. So you've got a lot more characters to play with this time around.
There are seven characters in this. And one of the things that drew me to it was the fact that there are 4 terrific parts for young people. So we have 4 quite young cast members in the play, as well as 3 adults. And I think that's valuable for the Guild to encourage the youth, because it brings joy and it brings energy, and as much as we cater for all types of audiences, we have many members who have been here for a long time. We have quite a few old people like me, but it's lovely to bring in the breath of fresh air as well.
Absolutely. Looking back, how many shows do you think you've directed?
At the Guild, I've done about 4, I think. I did Our Town, The Odd Couple female version, which is the other Neil Simon, Crossing Delancey, which is a sweet play, and Love Letters. I did before with 5 different casts, 1 week each they did.
What is one thing about directing that you think a lot of people who don't direct may not realise?
The amount of work involved. Because I came from an acting background and thought, you know, people think, oh, actors just have a great time, which of course you do, because otherwise you're not in the industry. But actors, in fact, work very hard. But the first show I directed, I went, I had no idea. I learned very quickly. There's an enormous amount of work involved.
Yes.
The work starts long before auditions. You're responsible for thinking about the sound. You're responsible for thinking about the music. You're responsible for thinking about the colour palette. Responsible for thinking about the design. Sure, you've got a designer, but you liaise with the designer. You're responsible for thinking about your concept, whether it's going to be pared away or whether it's going to be built up. You know, there is an enormous amount of work to be done. It's fulfilling and terrifying, and ask my husband, who sits next to me on opening nights, what he does, and he's constantly handing me tissues to wipe my sweaty palms.
Speaking of, the decision of how to stage the play, this play is it was set in the 1930s.
1937.
1937. Here we are, 90 years on from there, nearly. What themes of the play still ring true today, do you think?
Puberty, the challenges, the funniness, economic problems. There are very big economic problems in this play. Stretching money to make it meet the requirements. Racism is alive and well, and racism is mentioned, not in the way you might imagine, but it is mentioned. Ambition, youthful ambition. Many of the issues, they're very much alive today, I think, and particularly just at the moment, oddly enough, with a lot of the things that are happening in the world at present.
And as you mentioned at the beginning of our interview, this is the first part of a trilogy. Depending on the audience response to this, might we see you also direct parts 2 and 3?
Yes, I hadn't gone there at this stage.
Just get through the first one.
So I can't give you a yay or a nay there.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. What are you finding is the most challenging aspect for you as a director for this show at the moment?
It's quite a complex show. Usually when I do a schedule before we start, it's relatively easy to isolate characters. So some actors have the night off. So you can do all of the scenes between A and B, and X and Y can have nights off, for example. But because this show, the house is too crowded, people are just coming and going. It is on 2 levels. We see people in their bedrooms, we see people on the front porch, we see people in the lounge, we see people going into the kitchen, we see people in the backyard. And even when they're perhaps not part of where the specific focus is at that time, there are other characters. So I spent ages trying to schedule it so that I could give the actors some nights off. Almost impossible. And so in the end, I threw up my hands in horror and thought, no, I've just got to go block by block. And that means that the actors are here for just about every rehearsal.
Right.
That was quite a challenge, but the actors have responded very well to that. And it's lovely to see this group of actors seem to me to be getting on so well together. And that's lovely to see.
Wonderful. Well, Lyn, would you like to say anything to the viewers at home about coming to see the show?
I would. Please come and see the show. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll laugh. And I think you'll think. And that's what theatre should be about, I think. So come and join us at the Guild Theatre.
Wonderful. Tickets are on sale now, and you will find the link in the description of this video, or just Google search Guild Theatre Rockdale and it'll take you to our webpage. Lyn, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Brendan.
And I know it's going to be amazing.
I hope so. Thank you.
Please take a moment to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for your support of the Guild and community theatre.